We're looking at Yuhi's triple cheese. Not exactly new, but it is free, and we found the time, a pocket of time, in order to go through the VST itself and have a little sound demo.
So what are we looking at, Curtis?
This is the triple cheese itself, and what
The
is
triple cheese?
The triple cheese. It's a great little synth. 3 oscillators going in there. Which, if I click on here now, if I click, I'm not going to see you, which is fine. You've got 3 oscillators to play around with here, which then can all be independently attached to an LFO. You've got pluck, saw pluck, bowed, blown, resonator, damp, and stressor. These are the different waveforms that you've got in there, and then they can all be tuned, detuned, and also have their own level of vibrato on there, as you can kind of see it through. We have some global bands underneath, such as, for example, whether or not it's going to be poly or whether or not it's going to be a mono synth, and also things like gliding, and you can have aspects on there. So, for example, if it's down here, I don't know if you're going to hear this, but if you have that, you got there. But then if I whack this up, you get them cool little space sounds.
Instant space.
I'm beginning to see why this is a Curtis favorite now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It does have a ton of presets, right? Now, I found out from some author that I apparently have more presets than others, but I mean, I just downloaded this from you here. I haven't got any more. They're
really? I swear you have more than I do. I'll have to look at it again. It's on my laptop, but when I opened it, you were like, "Oh, I use this one called like Moon something," and it just was not there.
Yeah, Moonlight.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't there for me. So maybe there are additional packs on Yuhi's site or something, and I just missed it.
As well as down at the bottom, you've got your envelopes. You've got ADSRs and stuff like that, which allow you to manipulate the sound. Now, the one thing that I will always say is that this, in my humble opinion, but then again, I know nothing about nothing. It's really good for pads. It's really good for pads. It's really good for spacey pads. And I mean, the basses are cool, but there's lots of bass stuff, and the leads, they are the ones that need a little bit of work. Preset wise, coming out the pads, you've just got gold straight out. Then you have a little bit of tweaking, and you've got something relatively lovely. Leads need a little bit more, which you'll see in the video itself. But
that, but we'll have a listen.
I don't want to call you out, but do you design any patches on your own with the stuff, or do you typically adjust presets? Just curious if you do any like from initial patch and go from there, or if you like to start with a patch on
I do occasionally. I treat it in a kind of a semi-modular semi-modular sense, in the sense that I don't tend to save them.
I'm a big fan of Yuhi. The quality of their plugins and synth voice is brilliant.
Yeah.
And I'll have anything free they've got. I've got a couple of things already. Yeah, I think 3 of them, and I've paid for one as well. So yeah, I'm a fan.
Well, we've got an awesome demo from Curtis that I'm going to switch to in just a moment. But before that, I just want to share FCC. Looks like we've already converted him. He says, "Nice, always love a good pad. Might have to try it out." Yeah, I've started to because of Curtis, and you'll see why when I show this video. Sounds great, but I mean, it's also in the hands that are playing it, of course. So
there
is that. Mainly about the pads.
How much for the hands?
Yeah,
I'll trade it for a subharmonicon. How's that?
Yeah, there you go. Shall we take a look at the demo?
Let's take a look. Yeah.
All right, and so we're just gonna play about 2 minutes of it. If you want to see the full demo of all the crazy cool sounds that Curtis makes on this, and why I got it, and why FCC is probably gonna grab it, we'll have it over on our Patreon after the video ends. End it right on that ominous sound. If you want to see what comes next, head to the Patreon. The link is in the description. There's a lot of really cool sounds.
So if you like that clip, consider checking out our full live stream on YouTube, Spotify, and on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, and you can also join us for the live stream of said podcast at 7 p.m. UTC, 11 a.m. Pacific, and we will see you in the next ADSN. Thanks for watching.